All right, looks like we have some people jumping in, so I'm going to get things started here. Welcome everyone to the Cristo Rey Network Virtual College Fair. We're so excited to have you participating in this event. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. Each will have 6 minutes to share more about their institution, and we'll be around for the entire session to answer any questions you may have. My name is Chelsea, and I will be your facilitator. Before we get started, a few housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are off, so panelists cannot see or hear you. You can use that Q&A button on your screen to type questions to the presenters at any time. This is one of many sessions happening, so be sure to check the schedule on the website. And all presentations are being recorded, including this one, so they'll be available at strivescan.com/Cristo Rey. And before we get started here, I'm going to play a quick video for you, quick introductory, and here we go.
Welcome to the Cristo Rey Network Virtual College Fair. We're glad that you're here, and we congratulate you and your families for taking this next step in your college journey. With over 25,000 alumni nationwide from 39 schools in 24 states and almost 13,000 students currently in Cristo Rey high schools, we're glad that we have over 5,000 juniors and seniors who are joining us for this virtual college fair this year. We're joined by nearly 100 college partners who are invested in your future, some of which have been partnering with us for over 15 years. You will have the opportunity to connect with dozens of colleges and partake in one of 2 financial aid one-on-one sessions. One will be in Spanish and one in English. And since all these sessions will be recorded, don't worry if you miss something, because we'll put them out on YouTube after the fair. And don't forget about the Ask Me Anything open forum at 7 p.m. Central on Thursday and 3 p.m. Central on Saturday. This is your prime opportunity to ask college admissions representatives anything. We want you to leave this fair confident and empowered to start your college journey. Thank you for all of your commitment to the classes of 2023 and 2024, to our parents, guardians, students, college counselors, and college representatives. Viva Cristo Rey! Welcome to...
All right, perfect. So now I'm going to hand it over to the University of San Diego to kick things off.
All right. Good morning, everyone. My name's Jackie Burkett, Senior Assistant Director for Undergraduate Admission at the University of San Diego. I'm also a very proud alumna of the class of 2011. So I'm going to talk a little bit about USD's history. We'll talk about academics, career life, and then kind of dive into a little bit about the application process. So we are a private Catholic university founded in 1949 by the Diocese of San Diego and the Society of the Sacred Heart. We started off as the San Diego College for Men, San Diego College for Women, and in '72, we combined with the law school to be what is now USD. So we're still quite a young university, but still rooted in that Catholic intellectual tradition, which really means that we educate our students as a whole entire being, that we're not just setting you up to do one thing for the rest of your life, but very much setting you up to be successful within life. And as a Catholic university, really, for us, that means being welcoming to students from all across the globe, all different walks of life. And that's something that we celebrate on our campus. So we are medium-sized. We have about 5,700 undergraduates, about 2,600 grad in law. Almost 50% of our students come from out of state. About 7% are international. 45% of our students identify as being students of color, and only 40% of our students identify as Catholic. So as I said, students coming from all across the globe, all different walks of life. We have our Center for Inclusion and Diversity, as well as our Commons, which houses our LGBTQ+ and Allies Commons, Women's Commons, Black Student Resource Commons, and the United Front Multicultural Commons, which houses over 30 multicultural clubs and organizations. So there's lots of opportunities to grow within your own culture and learn about others while you're here, especially because that's the whole purpose of going off to college, is to receive an education. And we believe in the liberal arts at USD, so you're not just going to be studying courses within your intended major, but courses within everything else as well, from English, math, science, history, philosophy. We do require 2 semesters of theology as a part of our core curriculum, and that is the only religious requirement that we have of our students. That being said, we do have 46 different majors to choose from, 56 different minors. We're pretty well known for our Canal School of Business, definitely has a great reputation, houses some popular majors like finance, accounting, business administration, but we also offer some unique majors like supply chain management and real estate. We also have our Shiley Marcos School of Engineering that just celebrated its 10-year anniversary, and it's already 14th in the nation for undergraduate engineering programs. We offer mechanical, electrical, and industrial systems engineering, as well as an integrated engineering major where you can get a little bit more specialized in something like bio or software engineering. And then, of course, we do have our College of Arts and Sciences, which houses some popular majors like biology, psychology, communication studies, and political science, just to name a few. We also have pre-professional advising programs for those who want to go into the health field or if you want to go down the law path. These are additional advisors to help you take all of the necessary prerequisites, help you take whatever 3 or 4 letter test you need to take to get into the graduate level program of your choice. But the best part about USD are the small class sizes. Average class size is only 21, and we cap all of our classes at 40. And all of our classes are taught by professors. 80% of them have a terminal degree in their field. But our students definitely do a lot more than just study on our campus. They're very involved in and outside of the classroom. And we have over 180 different clubs and organizations, everything from our accounting society to our skydiving club and whatever you can imagine in between. We're also home to 17 NCAA Division I sports. We play in the West Coast Conference, except for football. We're 1AA. We play in the Pioneer League. And we definitely have a lot of Torero pride on our campus. Our women's volleyball team went to the Final Four last year, so we are very proud of them, hoping we go that far again this year. And of course, we have club sports, intramural sports, if you just want to continue to play a sport that you love, maybe go learn a new one. And of course, we also live in San Diego. Sounds weird to say, we're the 8th largest city in the US, but I don't think we have that big city feel, and we're kind of pretty close to everything. We are also one of only 41 Changemaker campuses in the world, designated because of what we do outside of the classroom. This really all goes back to our Catholic roots of wanting to be of service to others. So our community is committed to social justice, social innovation, entrepreneurship, sustainability, global citizenship. They will do simple things like a beach cleanup to something as big as completely developing and building an irrigation system for a village in Sudan. So we do want our students to think globally. So studying abroad is something that we highly encourage at USD. We have over 70 programs in over 35 countries on 6 different continents, including our own USD Center in Madrid. And if y'all are kind of wondering exactly where we are in San Diego, we're 10 to 15 minutes away from everything. 15 minutes north of the airport and downtown, 10 minutes away from the beaches and Balboa Park, and pretty close to Los Angeles and Disneyland as well. So you can actually explore all of Southern California right from our gorgeous campus. Pretty easy to apply to USD. We do just have one deadline. It is December 1st. So we do not do early action or early decision. All we need from you is the Common App, your official high school transcripts, one academic letter of recommendation, so either teacher or counselor. And if you are an international student, we do need a satisfactory TOEFL, IELTS, or Duolingo score. And if that application fee is going to be a hindrance to you applying, please reach out to your counselors. They'll reach out to us and we'll take care of it for you. But thank you all so much. I look forward to answering some questions in the chat.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Next up is Mount St. Mary's University.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Monet Alvarez. I'm the first year admission counselor at Mount St. Mary's University. And I would like to just go ahead and share my screen for a second to go ahead and share about my academic facility. So give me 1 second. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. Are you guys able to see my screen? I'm sorry, I'm having a little difficulty.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty. So, as I said, I'm from Mount St. Mary's University. It is a private Catholic university, and if you're not Catholic, that is totally okay. We don't highly recommend it or highly enforce it, but our founders were based on Catholicism. So our founders were basically a group of nuns. They were known as the Sisters of St. Joseph of Carondelet, and their mission was to build an institution for women, for them to become leaders and to have power in society. Because if you look back, women didn't really have that role outside of the home. So basically, like, let's get these women educated, let's get them included, and let's make some leaders in this world that are women instead of just men. So with their help, they decided to make their dream into reality, and they decided to buy acres of land. And now we have 2 campuses in Los Angeles. So yes, our home is Los Angeles, one by UCLA and one by USC, if you guys are familiar. 90% of the population is all women, 10% is men, and 2/3 of our students are first generation. So one good thing about us is that we're all about diversity and inclusion, and we believe that everyone should receive a quality education. And obviously with education comes costs. So we definitely support in our students by giving our students financial support. So 100% of our students do receive some type of financial support, which is through our merit awards, which we'll go into detail a little bit later on. And also cool thing, we were publicly recognized as being one of the most transformative colleges, and also #1 in student social mobility. And those two kind of go in hand. So basically our students exceed the expectation inside and out of the classroom. And that is all through equal opportunity. So no matter what your background is, wherever you come from, all our students have the same opportunity to become successful. And that definitely does reflect the value of our institution and the support that we give our students. And like I said, going back to, our founders, we're all about inclusion and diversity. And without them, Mount St. Mary's University wouldn't be the university that it is today. So we always are going to give credit to our founders, and we're still practicing their mission today of educating women and empowering them. And then this is kind of a visual of our campus. This is our Shalon campus, which is by UCLA. Very beautiful. It stands on top of a hill. Very intimate, very private. We have 2 campuses. They're kind of a world of their own. This is our other one. This is our Doheny campus, which is located in USC. If you type in Doheny campus, this is the building that you're going to see. This is our Doheny mansion, which is very popular. It was filmed in films such as The Princess Diaries, Spider-Man, and it is housing for some of our most popular events that we have during Christmas and during spring. But like I said, those are kind of a visual of our 2 campuses. And then also, besides our 2 campuses, we do have our own Hollywood studio, which is a really good place for students to be really hands-on with technology. There's a podcast studio, there's a state-of-the-art computer lab, there's a sound editing bay, everything that a film and media student needs. A lot of students actually don't really get hands-on until they're grad. So this is a great opportunity for undergrad students to really be hands-on. Also, besides, film, we do offer 30+ majors and 20+ minors. We are a liberal arts school, so we do provide liberal arts core education. We are famously known for nursing, business, psychology, biology, anything relating into the medical field. If you ask anyone, do you know anything about Mount St. Mary's? They're going to be like, oh, it's known for this nursing program, of course, but we're also known for other majors and minors. And one really cool thing about us is that you could double major, so you don't have to limit yourself just to one, and it's only going to benefit you as well. And these are a list of our minors that we have right here. And for those who are interested in nursing, because we are a nursing school, I kind of want to go into it, just like what it's about. So basically, we have 3 different tracks. Students are either placed in the fast track, the standard track, or the direct to nursing track. The direct to nursing means you have an automatic seat in the nursing program. The 2 other tracks, you would have to apply for them. But if you have any more questions with that, we'll go ahead and go into detail with that. But it's usually a 4 to 5 year program for nursing students. And other than academics, we want our students to be mentally, emotionally, and physically well. So we do have counseling and psychological services for our students. Students get 10 free psychological sessions with our psychologists on campus, which is really cool. So if you ever get stressed out, or you need to talk to someone, services and support are there. And we also have a campus ministry and spirituality. So that basically means we have a campus ministry and we also have a church on campus. So that is a great way for people who are Catholic. We do have a way to, connect with their spirituality. And also we do have sports and recreation. One thing that I would have to mention is that we aren't NCAA recognized. So we don't have, like those official sports team, but we do have intramural sports, which basically you play against other students if you do still want to get involved. And this is kind of a picture of a new wellness pavilion, which basically has our new gym, a new pool. This is where we have our Zumba bicycle classes. So it's kind of a visual of what's coming in next fall. And then one good thing about Mount St. Mary's is that we do have on-campus living. So you could go ahead and live on campus, or you could go ahead and commute. And it's not recommended that freshmen to live on campus for 1 year, because I do know some universities require that, but it's definitely up to you what works best for you. And then a little bit of our application process. It is free. We have 2 deadlines, which is going to be December 1st and January 15th. I recommend everyone to apply by December 1st. You get a higher acceptance rates, obviously. And our application process is super easy. We don't require SATs. All we need is your high school transcripts. And we do recommend letters of recommendation if you are going to apply for scholarships. But other than that, just your application and your personal statement. And that's a little bit overview of Mount St. Mary's. I can't wait to, answer any of you guys' questions.
Thank you. All right, next up is Santa Clara University.
Hello, everyone. My name is Barbara, and I will be presenting on behalf of Santa Clara University today. I'm an admission counselor and also an SCU alumna. So if you guys have any questions about campus life or anything like that, definitely let me know. Let me start sharing my screen here. Alrighty. So welcome again, Santa Clara University. Invent the life that you want to lead. So Santa Clara University is a Jesuit Catholic private university based in the heart of the Silicon Valley and the San Francisco Bay Area. Something I like to highlight to our students is that the San Jose International Airport is just about 10 minutes away from campus. So this makes visiting mom and dad a lot easier. We also have mountains, the ocean, and snow all around 1 hour to 3 hours away from campus. So during winter break or summer break, our students love to hit the beach or hit the snow. About 50% of our students come directly from California themselves, and the other 50 come from over 49 states and 47 countries. Our international population is getting bigger just about every year. 80% of our students will take on at least one internship during their time at SCU. I would definitely have to say that our location and small classroom sizes are the biggest perk that makes SCU stand out as a university. About 91% of our students are employed full-time in graduate school or in a service program within 6 months of graduating. I know this presentation is a bit data heavy, but because we are a pricier school, I really like to highlight the return of investment to our parents and students. Given our location, our top employers include Google, Apple, Amazon, Cisco, Microsoft. I'd say that just about any company is within 25 to 50 miles away from campus, if not probably headquartered in San Francisco, which is only a 1 hour drive away from here. And the Caltrain is right across the street from our university. So it makes getting to the city a lot easier. We are a Jesuit Catholic university, like I mentioned, and really what that means is that we're all about educating the mind, body, and spirit. That's definitely also reflected upon our core curriculum. You'll find 3 religion theology courses, which can be done in less than a year, ethics, civic engagement. We're also pretty big on study abroad. A quarter of our students will go abroad at least once, and that ratio is getting closer to about a third. We have programs every quarter, summer, or for the entire year. Definitely check out our website to see what we're currently offering for the year. We like to say that we're a medium-sized university, so we're right about 5,800 undergraduate students at this moment. This count here is a little bit outdated for the past 2 years. So we also have a 10-to-1 student to faculty ratio, which means that our classroom sizes are fairly small with a 23 student average per classroom. And as you get into those later junior and senior year courses, they definitely get smaller. If you're part of the honors program as well, those classroom sizes look like 7 to 10 students. We're a very Socratic seminar style school. Our retention rate is at a 93%. So this means that our freshmen who choose to come to SCU will remain at SCU for their entire academic careers. Our 4-year graduation rate is at an 89%. Many institutions will report on this data on a 6-year, 8-year scale. Our 4-year scale is at an 89%. And because we have such a great student to faculty ratio and small classroom sizes, no research assistant or other student other than your professor will be teaching and grading your papers. Our entire application process is done entirely through the Common App. And the way that this works at SCU is you choose a major within a school. We have 3 colleges within SCU. We have our College of Arts and Sciences, our Levy School of Business, and our School of Engineering. The order this is in is biggest to smallest. So our College of Arts and Sciences is our biggest school, offering over 30 majors, and our School of Engineering is our smallest and most selective school, offering around 8 majors. And as we are holistic in our education of educating the entire body, we're also holistic in evaluating applications. So we're not the kind of school to just look at your GPA or your test scores. We look at the entire application, all 16 to 19 pages. Here I have some average GPAs found within each school, but we like to say that we will accept under that and we will deny over that. So please take the numbers with somewhat grain of salt. We're also looking at your interest at SCU. We love when you make it easier for us to picture you on campus and you know specific things about our school, like programs, professors, research that our professors are indulged in. We also look at your extracurriculars, community service. If you have familiar responsibilities and that gets in the way of you indulging in extracurriculars, we take that into account. So that's that holistic overview. We also require 1 letter of recommendation, but you can submit up to 3, right via the Common App. And we are test optional up until the next year. So this means that you can submit your SAT or ACT, but it will only be treated as additional information and not be a determinant of your admission. We also just published our class profile of class of 2027 on our website. So definitely feel free to take a look and really visualize what other students in this admitted class who just joined us this fall quarter spoke about in their application. This is my last slide here, and I'll leave you all with some ways to apply into SCU and deadlines. So there's a few different ways to apply into Santa Clara. I would say that our most popular option other than regular decision is definitely early action. And this is because it's a non-binding agreement. So you basically apply early and you find out early right before the holidays and you get to, cheers on with your family. We do offer early decision as well. And this is a binding contract for those special universities that you really, 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 really would like to attend. This means that if you apply early decision, you're 100% intent on enrolling. You have regular decision and early admission for transfers as well. And the last thing that I'll mention here is that you are eligible for merit scholarships as soon as you apply. So there's no need to fill out an exterior form other than the FAFSA. And we do also offer the CSS profile through the College Board. But that is all. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you so much. Okay, and then we have Loyola Marymount University up next.
Hi, everyone. My name is Christine Parra. It's great to be with you here this morning. I'm going to go ahead and share my slide. So hello and welcome again. Loyola Marymount University is in Los Angeles, California. And as I go through the slides, you're going to see little bits of information in the corner. This first one being that we have been ranked one of those beautiful campuses in the country. It's a very inviting, safe community. There are three things we feel that make LMU kind of stand out and are distinctive compared to all other universities across the country, and that is being a Jesuit institution, part of a 500-year approach to education that's been very successful, one of 180 Jesuit institutions, 26 in the United States. We have been in Los Angeles for 112 years, and something distinct is that we started off as an all-male school. We merged with Marymount College, an all-female institution, in 1973, so that's why we're called Loyola Marymount. And we're a mid-sized institution. We've grown a little bit over the past 10 years, and that's been deliberate. I'll talk a little bit more about that. And then we think being positioned in Los Angeles gives our students some really unique and exciting opportunities you wouldn't find at other institutions. So in looking at our approach to education, our mission is threefold. It is through reflection and discernment, and this is through the encouragement of learning, doing that within a smaller classroom environment, knowing your other classmates, knowing and have access to your professor. The next being these last two are two Latin terms. The second being cura personalis. And this is an education of the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. Again, within that smaller classroom setting, community building. And magis means the service of faith and the promotion of justice. And that is being exposed to, always striving to do more and give back more to the community. And another little fun fact here in the corner is we are ranked number 4 in the country for being most engaged in community service. It is not a requirement, but over 200,000 hours of service are done with our students every year. So in looking at our actual size, being a medium-sized institution, we are actually a little over 7,000 undergraduate students. We wanted to get a little bit bigger, but we're really at the size that we want to maintain. That allows us to deliver our mission within that smaller classroom setting. Our average class size is 20. 80% of our classes have less than 30 students in them. As you move up within your classes and the levels of your courses, your class sizes tend to become smaller. And then we have that smaller student to faculty ratio as well, 11:1. So in looking at our academic structure, we are comprised of 6 undergraduate colleges and schools. Everybody has a core curriculum, which you can really individually tailor. We have seen that we've had an increase of students who are undecided, and that's okay. You guys have a lot of interest. Being a medium-sized school with just as many majors and options as a larger state institution, you can mix and match things. You can choose a major on the application, but you can add on once you're here. So we have students that are double majoring in physics and theater, in biology and business. You really have that opportunity, the advisement to explore. In looking at our core curriculum, you're going to see the theology and philosophy as a requirement. So with regard to Catholicity and the feel of LMU, very, very proud of our Catholic foundation and tradition. At the same time, the Jesuit approach to education is inclusive and diverse, and that is representative of our community of students. About half of our students are Catholic, the other half are a lot of other religions and non-religions as well. We are a national research institution. We're really excited about that. We're an R2 research institution receiving over $5 million of funding. We have 19 research institutes on campus. We have first-year students that are beginning to do research, and we are one of the top institutions in the country to graduate Fulbright scholars, a very renowned scholarship and fellowship program that's worldwide. Within the liberal arts, I mentioned undecided, but political science, we have a law school, economics, international relations, psychology, philosophy. That's our largest undergraduate college. Business, we're AACSB accredited. We have top ranked programs in entrepreneurship and marketing, communication and fine arts, dance, music, theater, studio arts, beginning a Bachelor of Fine Arts this year. Our School of Education, elementary, secondary, special education, and also graduate level programs. You can receive your teacher certification in 4 years. Our renowned School of Film and Television is one of the top programs in the world, not just in the country. You own the rights to your film production as a film production major, screenwriting, animation, film and TV media studies in addition. And our Seaver College of Science and Engineering, the life sciences, biology, health and human science, chemistry, biochemistry, engineering, 4 engineering programs and computer science. And we also have tremendous health pathway programs as well. Very involved students across all clubs and organizations, Division I for sports, amazing on-campus employment positions available, over 100 study abroad opportunities, and then tremendous internship opportunities as well. We have 30,000 alumni we connect our students with. We're a very diverse community. And with regard to the application process, I know I'm short on time. We use the common application primarily. Once you apply, you're automatically considered for all of our merit-based scholarships. And we want everyone to apply for financial aid. We have tremendous job opportunities again on campus. And if you have any questions, please feel free to put your questions in the chat. Here is our contact information. And thank you for allowing me to tell you a little bit about LMU.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. At this time, I'd like to invite everybody back onto the screen. We'd love to hear from you a little bit more. I have some questions here, and then we'll kind of go through in the same order that you presented. So my first question is, what advice would you give someone going through the search process, either now or in the near future? We'll go back to the University of San Diego to start.
So my advice is look at all different types of universities. You just heard some kind of medium private Catholic universities ramble at you for about 30 minutes, but go listen to some of the big public schools, listen to smaller universities, non-religious, and really figure out where you want to be for the next 4 years and even beyond, because as an alumnus, you're going to get involved with your university. So I would say just kind of explore all of your options.
Awesome, thank you. Mount St. Mary's University, are you there? Hi. What advice would you give students?
Advice, I would definitely recommend visiting as much open houses as possible. To be honest, I didn't know I wanted to go to my college. I went to Whittier College until I actually visited the campus. You kind of just get the feel of it. You know, you meet the professors, you meet students, you meet what they stand for, and I guess what's for you will be for you, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, like I said, apply to as many universities as possible, but also visit if you get the chance.
Thank you. Santa Clara, what is your advice?
Yeah, I would say 2 things. I would say start with location. If you have no idea where to start, see where you can see yourself for the next 4 years. Is that the West Coast, the East Coast, the Midwest? Do you want to go to Nebraska? Do you want to go to California? What the weather is like at those colleges? You are responsible for your own life. And I would say do your research as much as you can, visit open houses. And secondly, I would say definitely focus on career prospects. If you sort of have an idea already of what you want to do, where is the place to do that at, right? Where are those opportunities located? So those would be my 2 pieces of advice.
Thank you. And Loyola Marymount?
I know I heard this about, I would say 10 years ago, and thought it made a lot of sense and was very helpful for families in knowing that you all are on the average going to be applying between 8 to 15 colleges. That's the average number. It's so much information. It's overwhelming. So one thought is to have an email, just a separate email address that's just for your college applications. It really helps you disseminate and filter and just know for that email address that that is all of your college information. I know high schools work differently. Some want you to use their high school email, but if they don't, I just think that that can be just a good way to kind of just go through the process. And also, in addition to that, communicate with your parents or guardian. We know that you're so busy. I feel like everyone after post-pandemic, they just felt like because they couldn't be involved in things, that now they had to kind of catch up in a way and be involved in everything. So just to communicate with your parents, we want to help you. And I say that as a parent of a college student. We're just trying to, get through the process together, but give them access, have them, they can check to see what's going on as well. But that would be a bit of advice.
Wonderful. Thank you. All right. So my next question, what is one thing you want students to remember about your school specifically? And University of San Diego, start.
Definitely remember our changemaker identity. We had to apply for this designation, and it really empowers our students to think about ways that they can make change. We even do a changemaker challenge every year, which is always focused on a different topic. 10 years ago, I was really impressed. It was focused on water conservation, which is a huge issue for us Californians. And the student who won the Changemaker Challenge was a first-year student, noticed dew forming on his dorm room window, and decided to create water out of air. Even change is happening directly on our campus. Our students started the oat milk initiative. Oat milk is more sustainable as well as more humane. So now oat milk is the default milk on our campus. So very simple things, yet it really does make an impact in the world, and you will feel that empowerment here at USD.
Thank you. St. Mary's?
Well, one thing about the Mount is that we are the only all-women school in Los Angeles. So that is something to remember us by. Not many colleges are all women. So we definitely are empowering all women of all backgrounds. Also, location is really important too. I know everyone loves to go to Los Angeles. It's right in the middle of Hollywood. So there's a lot of opportunities on campus and outside of campus, such as internships and jobs. There's a lot of job opportunities in Los Angeles. But one thing that I could say about our campus in general, it's very small and very intimate. Between both campuses, about 2,400 students. And we really look out for our students and support. It's about a 10-to-1 ratio. And I've worked at another colleges before, and I feel like this university in general, we really, we really support our students in a way where it's very, how do I say it? I don't know the words. I'm so sorry. But let's just say we just really do pay attention to our students, and we really look out for them in every way.
Thank you. Santa Clara?
Yeah, I would say the one thing to remember about SCU would definitely be school spirit. I'd say that we work really hard, but we also have lots of fun. We are a NCAA Division I school across every single sport that we offer, but we also offer intramural and club sports. So I would definitely say that athletics is a big fun thing to participate on campus, even if just attending a sports game. We had a few players, a few men's basketball players go to the NBA this past year. One of them joined the Warriors, and they'll be actually, and the other one joined the Oklahoma, and they're going to be facing off in November. So I feel like even if you don't play sports yourself, there's a community and it's really large and it's lots of fun. We also have a 2-year living on campus requirement. So students are involved in so many clubs, so many programs. There's always something fun going on campus, and you can go into the city. It's just so much to do.
Thank you. And Loyola Marymount University.
So I would say that the big obvious feel when you come to campus is one one of community and a caring community. I hear that every day when people come to visit our campus and speak with our students. And two other things that stand out, and I think again to refer to kind of post-pandemic, being on the West Coast, I think that hit us a little bit more so than other areas. Again, our students were very eager to come back and I think become involved, and we have all of those organizations to support that. But one thing that really stands out right now for us are wellness initiatives, and specifically mental health wellness initiatives. And our students are so inspiring in the types of things and programs and what they're trying to do to build that. So every Wednesday we have Wellness Wednesday. Every student organization comes out. If they're promoting a philanthropy, they're there. We have a farmer's market. We have food vendors that come to campus. It is such a sight to see and experience. And another thing I think that sets itself apart are our diversity initiatives. We are a very diverse community. We are intentional in our programming, and we have respective student organizations for our Black students, our API students, our Latino students, our LGBTQ students. We're the first Jesuit institution to have a designated organization and support services as well. And in addition to that, our other support services. Things like disability support services. I feel like that's another growing umbrella across the board at every institution, and we have those services to support. So I think those are some distinctive factors for LMU. And we're doing well in sports too. We're Division I as well. I just walked past. We're having our volleyball is #1 in their conference right now. We won West Coast Conference in baseball, softball, and beach volleyball too. So there's a little.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Well, at this point, I am going to wrap things up here for us. So I want to send a big thank you to our presenters for putting this information together and sharing. I know I learned a lot. And we want to thank the participants as well for being with us today. We do encourage everyone to sign up for more sessions. You can check back to the schedule. There's a couple more happening today. You'll be able to find this recording as well as all of the other recordings from Thursday and today at strivescan.com/CristoRey. And we really appreciate it again. Have a great rest of the day.